Darling, I'm going to have to venture out into the wilds.
Okay. Come on.
It's hell out there. So, as many of us are doing during this lockdown, can't hit the woods. I'm doing the Great British Camp Out in my garden with that little setup. I'll bring you in quickly and give you a closer look. So I've got two tripods. They are 4x2 bits of timber. They measure in the legs at 2.4 meters. As you can see, I've drilled a hole in the top, threaded some cordage through, tied it off just to hold them all together. As you come down from here, I've got some 150 kilogram braid, basically really heavy fishing line. I've got a loop coming down from the top of that onto another bit of heavy duty sail cordage, onto a 4.2 meter long piece of 4x2 timber. Coming off there, I've got a loop coming down, 7 kilonewton carabiner onto my hammock, which measures in at 3.3 meters. The ridge line, which is once again the 150 kilogram braid, that comes in at about 2.74 meters, I believe. Little organizer. My hammock itself is my homemade hammock. That's what is it, 1 ounce ripstock nylon with me one Tigris winter quilt there. And as you can see, it ain't a bad little setup. I've got my DD tarp, which will flip over and come down and tie off onto here. Say hello to me ferret. I'm going to leave it off at the moment so I can cook up my sausages and make a brew and that sort of stuff as we go. I can't see this being the most exciting, almost wild camp that I've ever done. But listen, it's proper peaceful. If it stays clear, which I don't think it will do, I'll try and get some star trails. I tried last time, just too much light pollution. But you never know, might get lucky. I'm going to set that stove up and get a brew on, I think. So, what I've got going on tonight, no doubt a few neighbours that think I'm a little bit tapped in the napper, but I've got my coffee percolator there, my wood gas stove here, which is being fired with cat litter pellets, and a little bit of meth just to get it going. Sausages there for a thing, for a little snack. I've already had tea, but you've got to have sausages when you're camping, ain't you? Pot of milk, obviously in the percolator I've got a load of coffee and some beers up there. I've kept this back because it's meant to, well, a slight chance of rain tonight, so rather have it there and not need it than not have it and need it. Cushy little setup though, isn't it? This is a real comfy hammock. Show you, just to show you that my stand ain't gonna fall down and all. Right, get that pulled round. Diag light. Everyone's a winner, ain't they? Oh, it's lovely. Little organiser there. I've got my charger, my phone up there. All is good in the hood. Hope you all staying safe. It's a proper odd time, isn't it? I'm not going to keep going on about it though, because I know everyone is sick to the back teeth of listening to all the shite that's going on. If you can't make it into the woods, you've got to go where you can, ain't you? I'm going to be underneath a 1 billion star resort again tonight. Fingers crossed. Anyhow, not a lot to show you. Losing light fast here. It's spooky. Just while the wood gas stove is firing up, I thought I'd show you my vista for tonight, which is every bit as good as I'm used to, looking at open fields or woodland or beach. I get to look at that, and if I'm lucky, from there or there, I might get to hear my kids or wife having a crap. That'll be nice. Just realised you might actually get a bit of life do it that way. Happy days. I'll bring you back when I'm cooking. I'll bring you back. Why did you say it, Lee? Forget that last bit. I didn't say it. I'll get cooking and show you then, because that's better. So the fire's just about going. On with the percolator. I absolutely love that thing. Do you about 4 decent sized mugs of coffee, and you can boil it over and over. You can see it getting stronger and stronger, so you can get it to however strong you want it. But also you can just heat it back up if you want to in the pot. Damn good. Really good buy, that. There, crap sausages. Or what are we adding in the fridge? Dear. You see them at home, look. Bottle of milk, pot of sugar. Still camping. One thing I would say about using the cat litter pellets, the wooden ones in your wood gas stove, it works fine and it cooks for a long time, but it does blacken your pans, so it must have some sort of coating on it, which ain't ideal, eh? But there on, it's still cooking away. So I'll have a nice pot of coffee and a sausage. Sausage. Well, been a really chilled night. My boy came out and joined us for an hour or so, which was brilliant. Love that. I can hear me ferret in the background, but I'm going to put a podcast on. The wood gas stove was, yeah, worked a treat, but I tried to put a big log on it. That didn't work so well. Really clear night. Stars are everywhere. Brilliant. Sorry I'm so quiet, but I have neighbours, you know what I mean? Anyway, I can't see a great deal happening tonight. I'm loving my hammock. This underquilt's working a treat. Wicked. I'll see you in the morning probably, unless this frame gives way and impales me. There's a possibility. See ya. Morning. Time's about 7 o'clock, I think. It was an alright night's kept. I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get rid of the tarp because it got pretty windy last night. 30-35 kilometres an hour, I think, which is fine, but the tarp was tied up to my trellis and my fence. We weren't exactly taut, and yeah, it's making a fair bit of noise, and I didn't want to keep the neighbours awake, so I whipped that down. Temperature's got down, I don't know, probably about 7-8, but it's fine. I wasn't cold at all. Nice and warm. There you go. As you can see, quite a gloomy day. I think I'm going to lay here, go back to sleep for a bit, because the best thing about camping in your garden is your missus brings you a cup of tea. So no doubt that'll happen. And that, if you heard it, it's a steam train. Don't know why that's still running, but it is. Anyway, I'm talking shite now. Cracking night. Not a cracking night, it's a good night. It's still better than not camping. Hammock was a complete success. Undercoat worked, hammock stand worked. Yeah, life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Laying in the garden in the wind. And why the devil not? Yeah, best bit of last night, having a chat with me lad. He gave me the best compliment ever. He goes, Dad, you remind me of Hagrid. Well, that ain't a bloody good compliment. What do you mean? I'm big and I'm fat and I'm hairy. No, when I'm with you I feel safe. Which I thought was lovely. I don't know why the fuck he picked Hagrid though. He could have picked John McClane or something, couldn't he? The walkout's going to be a short clip, isn't it? But the good news is I can actually do one of those shots where you get up without actually having to get up to set my camera to get back in the bed. I got wind, didn't I? Oh. Good stroke bad thing about camping in the garden, you can just get up, use a loo and make a sarnie if you want one. So I might actually beat my wife to the kettle. Why not? I'm warm enough here, there's no reason for me to move. And she'll have the hump coming out here, which is always a bonus. So you can't give your wife the hump when you can normally either. Oh, that was her letting the dog out. So about 5 minutes I should have a nice warm brew. Boosh. There's the pooch, look. Hello, mate. They've got geese flying overhead here. Noisy bastards they are. Can't escape them, but they taste so good. Anywho, I've got some Zeds I can push out, no doubt. while I'm here. Easiest get up in the world, by the way, up and in. But on the underquilt, what I've done is tied a series of loops so that I can adjust the length as needed, because you had basically two lengths before, the far one, or you could join the two together and make it really short. But that wasn't ideal for me, to be honest with you, so I've made it adjustable. It shouldn't need to be adjustable because my hammock setup's the same every time, but I've got different hammocks, so I'll let you know how that goes in the future. Anyway, look, I don't know how much more I'm going to get filmed today. Because I say, there's ain't a lot to film. In my garden, my kitchen's right there with my beautiful wife, and I'm due a sneaky grope, so if I don't film anymore, ta-ra, stay safe, thanks to the NHS and all that stuff. Didn't even swear because I meant it. And yeah, I'll see thee Ron.